I realized something profound today when I was talking to my mother-in-law, and that was that I truly do have sincere motives in what I'm doing with this, because she was talking to me and she was telling me about how not everybody has the same happiness and not everybody has the same perspective, and I completely agree. I know that everybody has a unique personality and a unique view and a unique thought process, and I think people genuinely do know what they need to be happy. And so I don't want to try to convince anyone of anything. All I want to try to convince people of is to take a hold of their own power, their own truth. People have felt convictions about things. People have felt knowledge. People know things. And everybody their whole life has undermined their knowledge and told them, you don't know things. You're wrong about this. And it's not right. It's not okay. Why do we assume we know what will make other people happy? We don't. We're just human too. So why do we think, oh, just because this is making me happy, it's going to make other people happy? It's not true. You need to let other people find their own happiness. And if you just love them while they do that, you can help them. But if you tell them about how worried you are about them, or if you tell them you're concerned about their life choices, or that is telling them you do not trust them to find their own happiness. You do not trust them as a person to make good choices. You do not have enough faith in them as an individual, as a knowledgeable force, to admit they might know something you do not know. And that's a problem. And I am to the point where I can admit that. I can admit that everybody, every single person knows something that I do not. I can guarantee you that. Every single person on this entire earth knows something that I do not. And if they want to share that with me, I will listen. Because I know I'm not perfect. I know I'm human. I know I make mistakes, and I want to be better. And I am tired of excuses, and I'm not making excuses for myself anymore. And so if anyone wants to come with me and say, listen, I think you're wrong about this. I think maybe you should look at it from this perspective. I'll be like, I haven't even thought of it from that perspective. The other day, my dad asked me if the reason I wasn't able to feel the love of my family, if it was because of my own personal fear. And I contemplated that long and hard. And I wondered, was it because I was afraid? And after I thought about it for a long time, I realized, no, that isn't what it was. I was not afraid. I was just trying to be a good person. And I just had fear coming at me from every side. And I would have hopes and dreams, and people would come at me with their doubts and fears, and it would crush them. And I let it crush them. And I don't want to anymore, because I know I can do all of these things that I say I can do. I know I can. And people can keep coming to me with their doubts and their fears, and that's fine. And I will listen to them. And I will try to understand where they're coming from, and I will try to truly contemplate if maybe they are right and maybe I am wrong. And I will continue to live true to my truth. And that's all. And I think that will make the people who love me happy, because they can see that I'm happy. And I think that's all anybody wants for the people that they love. They just want them to be happy. They just want them to be successful and live good lives and be good people. And that's what I'm trying to do. That's all I'm trying to do. I just want to live a good life and be a good person. And I am a good person. I have good intentions. I just want happiness and love on this earth again. I just miss it. It's so sad. It's so sad to see all of these artificial barriers that we've built between ourselves. These things that genuinely do not matter. And we use them as crutches. We use them to say, this person disagrees with me, so I don't need them in my life. And how is that okay? You know you love that person. You know you have deep feelings and a deep connection with that person. And to let something as silly as politics or religion or anything man-made come between something as powerful as love, something that genuinely everybody knows and feels and wants. We are letting man-made things get in the way of this feeling that we genuinely desire. And we are letting all of these things be excuses and be crutches and be, we can do better. We can all do better. Stop making excuses. Stop it. You don't need to anymore. You can be better. I know, because I'm better. I can be better. I am being better. And I still can continue to grow. And every single person can. And I am not unique. I am just finding happiness and wanting to share it. I'm not special. Every single person can do this. Every single person can come to a better understanding of themselves, find what truly they need to make themselves happy, and go for it. Find those goals. Find those dreams. Find those ambitions, because that's what you need. And as you do those, as you find what truly makes you happy, you will share it with those that you love, especially if your happiness doesn't have selfish motivations. If you are trying to be happy, to truly be happy, that doesn't include addiction. That doesn't include cheap thrills. That doesn't include things that are fake. And if you're wanting to find genuine happiness, you have to be willing to let go of the things that you know aren't genuinely bringing you happiness. They are things that you are using as a crutch, that you are using to say, I'm trying as hard as I can, but I have this thing and I'm only human and it's part of me and I can't change it, and you just have to accept it. My family just has to accept it. My loved ones just have to accept it. Well, the problem with that is the loved ones and your family and the people around you are saying, you want us to accept this, but we see you're not happy. We see you're not okay, and we love you and we hurt for you because of that. And we want better for you. We want you to be happy. And we think we found the way for it, so here, let us force it down your throat. And it's hard, and so then it doesn't feel like love, and then it just feels like everybody's just trying to make you do what they're doing and just forcing their happiness on you. And it doesn't feel like happiness. It just feels like fear and all of this other horrible stuff. And you internalize it, and then you feel like crap and you lose your self-worth. And all of this stuff is happening and nobody realizes it, because we are all so afraid and we are all so scared to be hurt. So we won't put ourselves out there. And that is a problem. And if you're ready to grow and you're ready to put yourself out there, then you know what to do to make yourself happy. I can't tell you, because I don't know you. I don't know your situation. I don't know what you've gone through in your life. So I can't tell you, but I know deep in your soul, every single person genuinely has an idea of what they need to do and what changes they need to make in their lives to be happy. They are just not yet willing to make those changes, and that's fine. That's fine. Change is hard. Change is really hard. This hasn't been easy for me. This has been extremely difficult for me, but I am so happy about it, because even though it's been hard, this has been the most rewarding thing I have done in my entire life. I finally feel like I found my purpose. And, people can think I'm crazy. People can think I'm wrong. That's okay. That's okay. Because if my truth touches one single person and I was able to help one person because of it, then 100 people can think I'm crazy, and I don't care. I don't care. It doesn't matter. Say all the bad things you want about me. Hate on me all you want. I know you're just hurting and you don't know how to express it. So if you need someone to hate, you can hate me. It's okay. I will still love you.